Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today we're breaking down a very low-tier argument often brought up by soy Protestant Christian apologists. It's one of the oldest and strangest misconceptions about Islam. It's, do Muslims worship the moon god? Short answer is no, not even close, but let's explain exactly where this myth comes from and even its origins and why it has absolutely no basis in any Islamic beliefs. So let's just expose this myth. This claim is not ancient, it's not historical, it's not something early Christians or Jews even said. The moon god only appears in the early 1900s, invented by a handful of Protestant writers who didn't speak Arabic, didn't understand Semitic languages, and confused completely unrelated symbols, words, and civilizations. They saw three things: ancient pagans who existed in Arabia, Muslims who used crescents on some flags, and the word Allah sounding different. This is how this conspiracy theory came to be, and that's literally the origin. That's it. A 20th century misunderstanding, not even attacking any theology. So let's continue breaking down this myth. So we can break down the word Allah. The word Allah does not mean moon god. The real breakdown comes from al-ilah. Al means the, and ilah means deity. So the word Allah literally means the God, not a God, not one of many, just one creator. The same Semitic languages like Hebrew say Eloh or Elohim, Aramaic says Allah, and of course Arabic's Allah. These are not different gods, these are the different languages referring to the same creator of Abraham. Allah has no plural and no gender in Arabic, unlike the English word for God, which has gods, plural, and goddess, the female form of God. The name Allah cannot be pluralized or genderized in Arabic. And if these Protestant Christians truly want to die on the hill, ask him why Arab Christians also say Allah too. Christian Bibles in Arabic use the word Allah. Arab Christians pray using the name Allah. So unless Christians want to argue against other Christians and tell them that they worship the moon, that claim dies right there. Islam teaches the same God of Abraham, Moses, Isaac, Ishmael, David, and Jesus. Not a new God, not a pagan deity. Islam came to destroy idol worship, in fact, not continue it. We can continue this further, and no Muslim in 1400 years has ever bowed to the moon, prayed to the moon, or believed the moon has any sort of divine power. This has never existed in any sort of Islamic practice in the history of Islam. Let's tackle the crescent moon symbol and misconceptions about that. A lot of confusion comes up with the crescent moon and the flags, the various flags that you might have seen, like Turkey and other early Islamic empires. So the truth is, the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ never used it ever. The Quran never used it. It was never a symbol of faith. It became, like I said earlier, associated with Muslim empires, mainly the Ottoman, for political and aesthetic reasons, not worship at all. It was a cultural symbol, not a theological one. Just like how, for example, some crosses appear on European flags and lions appear on British flags, as well as dragons on Welsh flags. None of these people worship lions, dragons, or crosses as gods. Now this is when the entire argument completely self-destructs. The Quran directly condemns worshiping the moon.
وَمِنْ آيَاتِهِ اللَّيْلُ وَالنَّهَارُ وَالشَّمْسُ وَالْقَمَرُ لَا تَسْجُدُوا لِلشَّمْسِ وَلَا لِلْقَمَرِ وَاسْجُدُوا لِلَّهِ الَّذِي خَلَقَهُنَّ إِن كُنتُمْ إِيَّاهُ تَعْبُدُونَ.
So let's get done with this brain dead argument. So no, Muslims do not worship a moon god. They worship the creator of the moon, the same God of Abraham, Moses, and Jesus, peace be upon all of them. The moon is just a creation, nothing more, nothing less. If you want more refutations, historical breakdowns, and clear explanations about Islam, make sure to leave a comment, subscribe, and follow. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.